I'm just watching old Elbus whinging about his valve stems. It's bloody remarkable, you know. We're at the, what are we at here? About the 12-13 minute point, and he's explained in great detail how he had steel valve stems in the front, on the front tyres, and that wasn't an issue. And because they were strong enough, but his back tyres have had rubber ones the whole damn time. And he was shitty that they put brass rubber combination ones on there as replacements, because they're not good enough. Bloody blah. I was pissed. I raised my voice with them. They got angry with me. I was angry with them because they wouldn't wait an extra day to go and get the steel ones. Yada yada yada. Hang on, bro. Hang on. You just told us that you've driven thousands and thousands of miles with straight rubber ones on the back. Another bit of wire. You've had straight rubber valve stems on the back and steel ones on the front, and when you get the brass rubber combo, quote unquote, they're not good enough, and I had an argument with them. Why didn't you have an argument with the guys who put your rare ones on originally when they put rubber ones on back then? Huh? Hey, think about this shit. If you've done thousands upon thousands of miles with rubber ones in the back, it's not going to be a problem, is it, to put a rubber brass combination one on there now? Because obviously the rubber ones have handled it. Oh, but it's made for this chassis, the 2.5 ton, the frickin' rah. Okay, rightio. The 2.5 ton chassis, from what I gather, if it's anything like the F-Series Ford pickup trucks, it means it can handle 2.5 ton weight. But what do you got in there? You got nothing. You got a handful of stuff in the back. In a fiberglass shell, you got, you know, sponge foam mattress. You've got no Blackwater tank anymore. You probably don't have much of a grey water one either. I'm sure you do have a grey water still, but you've got a freshwater tank. The heaviest thing in that whole setup is your freshwater tank. And you've done a couple of years on rubber stems. Dude, if you're actually picking up 2.5 ton with that thing, I'd be worried. But let's think back a little bit. Brass. How good is brass? In fact, it's very good. They used to make gun barrels out of brass. Now, if cap and ball muzzle loaders, little pocket pistols, were made out of brass, which actually were better than the iron ones at the time in many respects because of corrosive primers and their resistance to corrosion. Dude, your brass valve stems are going to be fine, especially if they can handle the pressure of firing bullets. You know, I'm not saying it's super thick brass, but let's put it like this. You ain't driving a pickup truck with 2.5 ton worth of shit in the back. No, not at all. If I'm not incorrect, the jungle room can sleep 2 people in that back bed. You got a fold-down couch, you can sleep 1 person, and is it 1 or 2 in the cab over bit that sits above your driver's seat and your front passenger seat? That's all made to those sort of weight specifications, but you don't have 4 people sleeping in the bloody thing, so it's not a problem, you know. And this is the whole point, you know. Have a big carry-on over a machine which survived with straight rubber valve stems for the last couple of years when you get a brass rubber combo. Just take the guy's word for it, you know. They work at a tyre place. They've dealt with RVs like yours before. They've dealt with a lot of stuff. In fact, they've been doing it for years. They know what's going to work. They don't need some fat guy who doesn't know anything more than oil changes to tell them about their job that they've had for years. But this is the point. Old Elbow, he's going to have an argument anyway. Because that's what he does, you know. There's not a single person that he can't spit the dummy with, have an argument with, or piss off. Because that's what he does. That's what he's good at doing. Arguing about shit that he knows nothing about. That's a weevil. Anyway. Just a little bit more of a insight to the fat man who knows everything but actually knows almost nothing.